we only have a single dragon left. Let's go ahead and get everything switched back to normal here. We had her on the Genji shield, I believe. And let's keep going. I don't think these guys are going to be particularly. Level 5 Doom again. Condemned, yeah. Gonna have to. Well, I mean, you know, if anybody does hit divisible by 5 again, not the end of the world. We do have some safety bits and memento bands and stuff like that, so we can use that to survive as we're going through here. And sometimes we'll just get bonus damage there from the Holy Elemental. Oh, more veterans. I do have to say, I haven't actually done a, I've done a couple of solo challenges. I haven't done a solo challenge that only relied on using, like, Mog or Edgar or any of those characters, but it seems like if you had to do the entire game of, just kind of watching the enemies chill here by themselves, it seems like that would, kind of get tiring quickly. I've only got a couple of seconds left here on our condemned timer, but I'm pretty sure that this jump will kill him. Yeah, there we go. No sweat. And we gained another level. Hey, how about that? Now if we swing around through here, well, we've already hit some sort of area here. I guess we're just gonna stand on a switch and switch over to Sweetie Belle. Now Sweetie, we've got her also equipped with a blue ribbon here, and she's got the gold tiara, which the combination of all these things will make her pretty resistant to anything that gets thrown our way, such as doing some multi-cast ice 3s against these little punks here. Yeah, we only needed one. Look at that. Got a red headband, which I don't think any of our characters are actually making use of. Yeah, I mean, especially with the levels that we're picking up, it's not really anything that we, where we need to have the extra 8 HP bonus. Perhaps when we're doing the solo stuff here, but I'm not really finding that, overly useful or anything. And again. Yeah, ironically, it seems overall like we got a Nutkin suit because a power grip. Again, nothing we need, but just force of habit making me pick up all this stuff. Yeah, it kind of seems, honestly, like Apple Bloom was having the roughest time in terms of the individual single enemy fights. Whoa! And see, that's the nice advantage of having the big crown thingy, is that we can just, you know, cast a healing spell, cast an offensive spell right in the same turn there. Beautiful. And we gained another level. And what level are we at? We're at 48. So We got a little ways until we hit the big 5-0 and have to worry about getting smitten. Okay, now I want to say these guys are weak to fire, but just watch these things prove me wrong. Hey, look at that. It actually worked for once. I actually displayed a relative grasp of elemental weaknesses. That is to say, though, I do forget that I have this White Wind move available. It seems to be pretty effective. Let's see how that's faring. It's able to hit all of the enemies. Well, of course he's absorbing it. Why wouldn't he absorb it? So yeah, I think just because of its multi-target nature, I'm kind of liking rolling with the tier 3 elementals at this point. I mean, we can even get into situations here because we've got Drain as well. And really just keep ourselves in tip-top condition no matter what gets thrown at us. Ow. And yeah, why don't we just toss out a couple of flares? Or, you know, he can just keel over. That makes just about as much sense as anything, I think. Switch back over to the multicasts for a second. And then let fly with the flares. Yeah, I gotta say, Sweetie Belle was really struggling there for a while. Didn't really. I think fire was actually doing more damage than flare here. Stick to that instead. Not a lot going for her. She really was just kind of the glue of the group, having the various gray magic especially was coming in heavy use. And I forget, is this? Yeah, here we go. Go ahead and let fly with the bolts here. I am liking all of the blocks here. Especially considering this is a game that fixes the evade bug that normally plagues this game, and my characters are not particularly geared for any defensive actions. I'm faring pretty well overall. Okay, and now we temporarily lose access to the gold tiara as we play it safe and switch over to the memento band. Okay. Getting exactly how we... There we go. Pick up another Aegis shield, why not? Well, so now we're... Got a pincher attack going on. We don't have our X magic anymore. Can't attack across both sides, so we have to do single target. Oh, poor Sweetie. Well, hopefully we can blast through level 50 pretty quickly here and put the big crown thingy back on. I mean, that's just so fun to be able to cast 2 spells at once. Just need to figure out how to get out of here. Okay. Don't actually have enough to cast anything, and we can't even Osmos in a single turn. We need to wait now to be able to cast our spell. But I mean, you can see, you know, just how much of a difference that one relic was making, just in terms of Sweetie Belle's usefulness, both in a solo situation or in a party dynamic. So, yeah, I mean, that definitely speaks to the power of that relic. There's even a consideration that I have when taking on the Tsar Dragon, just because, you know, we're one less party member than that fight was designed for, and we only have one magic caster, so, you know, trying to give up a relic slot so that we can use the gold tiara, you know, it just really, there's not a lot of other options that I would consider to give away for that, if at all I have any choice in the matter. Level 5 Doom! Luckily we have that relic equipped just for this occasion. These guys sure like to lay into that as well too, so. Overall a good strategy, I think. Obnoxious as it is to only cast one spell at a time. It's okay though, I mean, everyone here, Sweetie knows, I know, you know. No matter what her equipment may be, Sweetie Belle is in fact the element of magic. Riding the conveyor belt, alright. Got a save point here, but, you know, who cares? Got a treasure chest that someone apparently already opened. Set. Whoa! Okay, well, debating. Yeah, why not? We'll go ahead and buff ourselves up a little bit here. Not that this guy's particularly going to give us any problems, but, you know, we've got all these spells. It seems like a waste not to cast them. Especially in a solo party too, haste ends up working a lot better just because we're not waiting on other people to be able to actually cast things. Let's see. I think one of these guys actually absorbs both. Yep. But I figure at least this way we can take out one of the arms here. Luckily that Delta hit would turn us to stone, if not for the fact that we've got the blue ribbon still equipped on us. Yeah. Okay. Not a moment too soon, I'd say. Yeah, not a moment too soon, I'd say. There we go. Frankly, that thing is going to be counterattacking me with physical every time. I suppose I could cast Protect on me, because that would cause me to take less damage. But why am I still talking about a fight that I already won? Let's plow right through and keep going. Landworm. Okay. Pretty sure right off the bat I need to get off the ground here pronto. Whoopsie. Heal up to full here. And get up off the ground. Yep, here comes magnitude 8. And we dodge right over that. Oh, what the heck do we want to cast on this guy? I'll just bust out the flares, I think. Yeah, 8,000. I'd say that's pretty respectable. Just like that. It's kind of interesting in this dungeon that, like that room that we just left, I believe that's the only room in the entire dungeon where you can encounter a landworm. Oh, check the float effect left over on us. Nice little relic of that previous fight. And there's a couple of other rooms where you can only encounter the enemy in that single room, so it is kind of interesting that you just have these fairly unique encounters, which, I mean, if you get lucky with your step count, you could potentially not even encounter that enemy at all just because it's so incredibly rare. So it does seem interesting that they would do that. But kind of a nice touch. I mean, you know, if you've only played through the game once, you know, you see a couple of enemies, you play through it again, and you're like, whoa, I didn't see that in my last playthrough. Where did that come from? We want to keep ourselves fairly well doing here with the MP levels, so trying to drain it. Relatively safe opportunities. There we go. Oh, a little switch here. Cleared up the opposite path here. I'm sure that will eventually come into benefit. Lauren's Quill. Well, I mean, you know, if Lauren was in the party, I'm sure that'd be a really cool thing. But as it stands right now, well, actually, I mean, it does give us a little bit of speed and stamina, but frankly, I don't think the loss of the magic block is worthwhile for that. I'll try freeze on this guy, see how he likes that. Oh, not too bad. Considering you can't go higher than 9999, I'd say that's about as good as can be expected. Alright. If we dive in through here, jump across this room, and we've got an encounter here. Now, despite my usual advice about always wanting to use the gold tiara, this is actually one of those fights where we are going to have to abandon it. We are going to go with the memento band and the blue ribbon just to prevent all of the nasty, nasty status effects that this guy could potentially throw out at us. Because we are finally fighting against the last of the 8 dragons. That's right, we were told there was only one left, and I guess we're fighting off against the Draco Lich. Sure, okay, maybe there's 2 of them then. So yeah, this is actually a dual battle here. We cannot defeat one of these guys at a time. It will actually, if we defeat one of them by itself, it will go ahead and revive the other at full HP and just end up wasting a gigantic amount of time. We're actually using a summon here for for a few instances, because a lot of the damage we're getting here is physical based. Helped us to put together a couple of our buffs. Granted, I think that's all we really need at this point. So now I think I'm going to bust out the White Wind. I think that might be effective on these guys. Yeah, that's doing nicely. So, the fact that we're doing basically dual damage to these guys is going to help us to take them down at hopefully the identical time. We don't have to kill them in exactly the same turn. They do give us a couple seconds of leeway, but it's really not that much. I mean, I think it's only really time to get a single attack in if we're hasted. So definitely have to hope that the random number generator plays nicely with us. You know, yeah, I mean, you know, it did slightly more damage to the front guy this time. It did slightly more damage to the back guy. You know, we have to really keep an eye out for this. But that's one of the main reasons that we sent Witty down this path. Like I said, we were keeping an eye on this when we chose who goes where. And this fight, just because of the fact that we need to be doing damage to 2 enemies at the same time. I mean, yeah, you know, Scootaloo has her Wonder Ball badge, so she's hitting multiple enemies. Do we want to bust out the Rolling Cola? I think we do. Good old 255 MP recovered. Doom that we're blocking. That's why we need the Memento Band. But yeah, as I was saying, like Scootaloo, she could use her jump attacks on these guys with the Wonder Ball badge that would hit multiple enemies, but it's completely random who she hits. So, for all we know, she might end up hitting the wrong guy. We got enough HP thing, whatever. Same deal with Applebloom. She's got the Broken Seal, and that attacks multiple enemies, but it attacks multiple enemies at random. as I almost just get myself killed by getting a little cocky there. Well, we're gonna go ahead and bust out a Cure 4, I think. We haven't really had a chance to play around with this guy yet, but it does more healing than a Cure 3 as you'd imagine. But then it also, on top of that, you might see here eventually. Yeah, well, I thought that guy was supposed to give us a regen effect, but I guess it's not. Wonder if it's because we have the ribbon equipped or something like that, but I don't know. I'll play around with that. Initial results, underwhelming. But yeah, we're basically able to just kind of blast away at these suckers with our white wind after white wind, and hopefully within a reasonable amount of time here it's going to go down. It's not necessarily the quickest way to take the guy down, but it certainly is one of the safest. Guys certainly have a lot of MP. Debating how many of these Broadening Colas I actually want to use, just because this fight is a little easy. I'm just trying to make it go fast at this point, frankly. Being only able to attack one attack a turn is oh so painful. Still nothing? Oh my goodness. I mean, frankly, it's not even the point that these things are difficult, it's just that, it's time-consuming. But I mean, I guess that a lot of that is part of the strategy. I mean, you know, if we were able to somehow kill kill these things one at a time, then, you know, we could really go full power with, like, you know, flare or, you know, any of those attacks. And because we have to use these specific attacks, I don't want to use them on my Burning Coastal in this fight. I'm gonna dip it into Sarsaparillas, I think. They certainly loaded these guys up with a lot of HP, I will say that much. Whew! There we go. Finally blasting them away in a hit, and oh, we got 2 copies of Tom the Rock. Not one Tom, but 2 Toms. We got Tom. And we broke the Dragon Seal, and oh my goodness, what is going on? Oh geez, what the crap? Oh, we got the Magicite Crusader. Okay. I won't complain with that.